Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers on the highways and byways, teaching the truth, risking your lives to do so. This is the brother Yawadon, GMS Denver. This is John 15:4. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. And that's what we need to be doing as vessels in this future church, all right, in this ministry, taking heed as to who our elders are, starting with the elder apostles of Great Millstone and the elder brothers around the world teaching beneath the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And it's all in a righteous hierarchy through the Spirit. You have the things of the flesh, but then you also have the things of the Spirit, which cannot be seen or observed in the flesh, but can only be, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, they can be perceptually, but for the most part, the essence in the flesh are two different things. So that's our motive, to abide in Hamashiach, all right, through the hierarchy, Yahweh through Hamashiach, through the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and then the hierarchy through order. All right. This is our commandment, our order to hold office in this new ministry, to teach this word. All right. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. And that's what we are called to do, as men in this truth. If this word has received seed in your heart, all right, then this is your calling. You need to read your scriptures, and attempt to keep the law of old to the best of your ability, all right, which no man can do perfectly. The only man that was able to do that perfectly was Hamashiach, but he paid the ultimate price for ye to be called back into this truth in the times we live in today, by offering up his life for the remission of our sin. And so we must do the same for him and for the Heavenly Father and the Spirit. We must sacrifice the things in this life that we cling onto, in order to better the world, and first and foremost because of the sacrifice that Hamashiach made for the elect. And as hopeful members of that body that we are in the elder apostles on down, it is only spiritually righteous for us to do the same thing. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples. And this is the fruit of the Spirit, starting with the elder apostles who teach the truth, who have taught the truth for the decades that they've taught it, and then they've bore the fruit of the Most High, all right, with the various camps around the world, all right, all the way down to the least brother, which is myself here in GMS Denver, all right, and that's to the glory and testimony of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, ultimately, through the Spirit. That's why we're called back right now. So we have a service to provide service to our Heavenly Father and our Master, and our spiritual elders, which are the elders of the Great Millstone. All right, whether you can accept that or not, that's just the truth. Herein is my Father glorified. So that's what we're doing, is we're glorifying the body. We're glorifying the sacrifice for Hamashiach, as he gave his life and his sacrifice for the elect, living his life in perfection, without sin, and being murdered wrongfully by the world. This is the same testimony we must give, and these are the times we're moving into today. Brothers been talking about the false flag event that happened in New Jersey, and then just Esau's constant false flag motives to try and assassinate this truth. But what Esau cannot understand, or what he will not be able to do, is assassinate the Spirit. And that's the motive behind this body, that he cannot see nor dictate, and that's the true glory and testimony to our Heavenly Father and Master, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and to our spiritual elders, which are the elders of Great Millstone. But Esau, here he is as the adversary, all right, the spiritual adversary to the truth, to the ushering in of the righteous world of righteousness, all right, trying to pin brothers up under his false flag, imagery that the devil does. And this is all something that we're going to get into, brothers. We were sent as fishers first, but here we are moving into the time. Jeremiah 16:16, behold, I will send for many fishers. That's for the fishing of the ministry back out of the world, through the name and spirit and essence of the Heavenly Father and Master, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, done so through our spiritual elders, the elders of Great Millstone, and then the elder brothers that have taught you this word, whoever they may be, through the Spirit, but all through the essence and power of our Heavenly Father. That's the fishing that's occurred, all right? The fishing of the Israelite essence, because if this word sups with you, then you are an Israelite. And there's just no other way around that either. It does not matter what you look like, but Esau's trying to raise false flag, and attack this truth, which will only fall on his own head, as it is written, he who diggeth a pit shall fall therein. But let me carry on. It says, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Now Amalek knows these scriptures and these prophecies to the point to where he understands that here soon this body that he sees in Great Millstone on down, the earnest brothers, and I say this in humility, and we're all hopeful, but we're going to start being given that power, man, through the Spirit, starting with the elder apostles, man. Those of us that endure unto the end and teach this truth and have taught it in truth and sincerity, and are willing in essence to give their life in the flesh for the Spirit and testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord will change us in a twinkling of an eye. He'll give us those immortal bodies, because we would have basically accomplished life over death by staying steadfast in the truth, you see, and overcoming the sting of death, which is sin. All right. So this is the times we're moving into, which is being fishermen, but now we're being here soon turned into the time of being hunters, and that's the Lord's prophecy. And who are we going to be hunting? We're going to be hunting basically these Edomites, man, and the top echelon of Esau Edom, which would be Amalek. All right, on down, and whoever basically the Most High puts a bounty on in the spirit, we're gonna be flying through the air and shooting laser beams out of our eyes and controlling the elements and using telepathy. Various different things that Esau, puts in his movies, but these are the things that the elect will receive as a trophy, so to speak, over this world, this wicked world in the end. And these are the times that we are moving into. But going back to John 15:9, as the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. And that's what this is, brothers. As marred as this life has been to us in the flesh, we have to understand that through Hamashiach, us being called to this ministry, to this truth, is not only mercy, but it is an honor. And it is a honor that goes without much explanation. We're incapable of providing explanation to the glory of the honor and ability that we have to be in this ministry, basically of God's army. If we're selected as the elect in the end, when Hamashiach returns, to bring judgment on the world, the elect will receive officership, the 144,000. All right. And at that point, through our faithfulness and truth and sincerity that we have been taught through the elder apostles of Great Millstone, in truth and sincerity, Hamashiach will grant us life and immortality. All right. And this is love. Hamashiach had died for us, the hopeful elect, as it is written, he that endured to the end. So this is an encouragement to the brothers to keep your head up and keep fighting, because this is all we have. You would much rather want to live your life and die for who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, when you understand the point and essence of which he lived and died for you as an Israelite, and more so the 1/3 in the elect. Because this word, if it reaches your ears, is not given to your ear by coincidence. There's a purpose for this, and you should use it to the best of your ability with the time that we have left. All right, and it's basically mercy and love. So why not give our all and give our best to the Most High? In all the times we've been disobedient, let us return to the Most High with our whole heart and do what we never did before, which is obey. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. And that goes into the laws of old. We were never capable of perfection through the laws of old, through the laws of Moses. We all fell short, all right? But through perfection, through the Spirit, Hamashiach, through the line of David, Hamashiach Yahushai, in the flesh, defeated sin. All right. And by keeping our Father's commandments, basically found immortality. All right. And that is love, because the Most High Yahweh wills for us to be perfect, or attempt to strive unto perfection like he is. All right. And for us to continue in the law, statutes, and commandments, because through the law, statutes, and commandments, we live a righteous and glorious life, a better life, a life that's not, full of sorrow and evil that we've clearly seen through the world that Esau has postured up. In my particular country, in America, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, the demonics of this world, all right, have spread to the corners of the earth. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And as a result of that, the repercussions of evil have found you in your life to some extent or another. And so for the hope of the world, for the hope of everything you love, for the hope of, first and foremost, your power and your master, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, it's important for us to give our all and attempt to strive unto this perfection. All right, it's expected of us. Regardless of where you come from, regardless of your background, the point is, if you've received this word through this testimony, however you've received it, it's for you to participate in the Spirit. That's all I'm going to do for now. Hopefully this part was edifying. For now, I say shalom.